You know, if you've got a project coming up that requires a lot of sanding, there are some really neat mechanical tools that'll make the job go fast, and there's also some really neat new handheld products that will also be really cool depending on what you're getting ready to sand. Now, you got a big job, you got a lot of material to take off quickly, why don't you think about a belt sander? Belt sanders work really fast, and you can switch grades, go from a really big grit paper down to a fine one, and you can take a lot of material off quickly. Got a smaller project? Why not consider one of the little oscillating type, what we call palm sanders. They come two ways. One of them has a round disc, it's got holes in it, and it rotates and it actually sucks up the dust as you sand. That's pretty neat. They also make the old-fashioned, what we call palm sanders, that take a square or rectangular piece of sandpaper and it just kind of vibrates back and forth and does a really good job of sanding. Now, there are some really great products out now that are sandpaper that are basically glued to a piece of foam. Now, what's nice about that? It allows you to sand things that are really kind of odd shapes, like curves or angles. And what's really neat is that the foam, you can use it and reuse it basically. Once it gets clogged with sandpaper type dust and paint, you can rinse it out and reuse it. Now, where do you find those products? Look at some of your hardware stores, maybe some of the big box centers. If you don't have any luck there, why not try to go to their website, surehold.com. You know, if you pick the right tool, sanding doesn't have to be such a rough job. If you want to discover more home improvement tips, go to AskTheBuilder.com.